got a good one on tap. It's the Chicago Bears and the Cincinnati Bengals. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, it's that time of year. A little bit more urgency. The calendar page turns to November. We kind of know who the good teams are. The midpoint of the NFL season, always a great time to take a step back and look ahead to what's down the road for us.
Yeah, no doubt. I always felt, even as a player, that you never really knew how good you were as a team or how good everyone else around the league was until you kind of got to this point in the year. November, December football. That's really where teams separate themselves from the pack, and that's where playoff pictures start to unravel. That's where there's a little bit more clarity between the haves and the have-nots. And this is when NFL football gets fun. Holidays are coming. Playoff pictures are unfolding. It's a blast.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Going up top. And that is incomplete. Now after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. So on 4th down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. Kevin Duvernay back deep for Chicago. This brought in out past the 20. Oh, yeah. And this winds up a very nice return. He's able to get up past the 40-yard line. So here come the Bears and their quarterback for the 2nd straight year. #1 pick in the 2024 draft. It's Caleb Williams.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game with a lot of confidence. They were able to put together a pretty well-rounded performance in all 3 phases last week. So, again, can they build off that? Can they continue to grow as an entire team? Because offense, defense, and solid contribution from their special teams, they showed last week, and going forward, this is going to be a hard team to beat.
They'll try and play with some pace early on. On 3rd down, it's Williams. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. They'll look to pick up the pace.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. That's good for a Bears first down.
On 1st down, it's Swift. Good blocking to the 15. Now after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal. Swift. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire to stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Bears. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. It's up and good. And the Bears will take a 7-0 lead.
Bengals nothing. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Charlie Jones now to return. And he is stopped. 25. The drive will begin then. Jamar Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. He's put together some kind of campaign. Currently second in the NFL in touchdown receptions amongst wideouts. They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. And he's got a Bengals first down. The tackle's made at the 36.
And the Bengals first down.
Throwing is Burrow. That's to his big tight end, Gesicki. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. They go play action for Burrow. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
It's a gain of 4.
So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Bears off to the early lead. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it starting third down and 2. Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. This will not do the trick. They stopped it behind the line. Fourth down coming up. Here's Ryan Rico now as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. That play on special teams, perfectly done. It checks up right at the 1-yard line. DeAndre Swift and the Bears offense set for their next possession. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start first and 10. And a nice run. Get them about 9. It'll bring up second down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Another run here. Another run by Swift. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is. First down. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment. They'll come up here first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Early caught, it's DeAndre Swift. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
19 yards.
It's a gain of 19 in the air. First down, Chicago.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Bears.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He's going to keep it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job on the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
He'll get this underneath to Swift. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Second time they've connected on this drive. And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look. And indeed, this call will be overturned. This one broken up. And it's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up the second down.
Leads to second and 10.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Pass is caught. That's DJ Moore. And he'll take this one in. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Chicago. It's his third touchdown catch this year.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively, because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears move out on top, 14-0. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Jamar Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. He's been filling up the stat sheet on a weekly basis, hasn't he? You get a look at where he ranks in terms of receptions by a wideout. A carry here for Brown. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. That's on the guard, Dalton Reisner. To throw is Burrow. He'll find Andre Yosibov.
Complete to Andre Yosibov. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down.
Burrow here on 2nd down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now, Burrow. Headed left, buying time. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down. Here's their punter now, as he's on to punt for Cincinnati.
It's 4th down.
Duvernay to return. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go.
Kevin McPherson to kick off.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go. The second half is underway. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. DeAndre Swift and the Bears offense set for their next possession. The third quarter begins with a run.
DeAndre Swift, the Bears ball
The
carrier.
offense in hurry-up mode, pushing the pace.
A gain of 2.
Off play. Here's Williams. He'll send this one deep for Ogunje. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 32 yards.
A big-time play for the Bears. 32 yards.
It's a gain of 32. And the Bears first down.
Now Swift. Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. Second down.
At the 22-yard
This offense moving quickly, and they'll try to get set.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Play fake. Now Williams. Oh, looking end zone, but he's out of the reach of the receiver. And incomplete. Here's 3rd and 7.
Cam Taylor Britt.
On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. And this is going to be incomplete. And it's great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Santos' kick is good. And the Bears stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. Here's Brown. On receivers have looked good this season. Case in point right here. Right up there among the NFL leaders in touchdown passing.
It's second and inches at the 30.
The tight end going in motion to the left. They'll run here with Brown. Into the secondary at the 45. 20. 15. And he will go all the way. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Bengals. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right.
And trouble on this extra point. It is blocked. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. They'll start on the ground with Swift. He's got room to the 45. 20. 15. What a run by Swift. A gain of 66 yards.
It's a gain on the play.
We'll try and hurry to the line here.
And the Bears first down. First and goal, Chicago.
They'll run with Swift. And he'll crunch forward to the 2. Setting up second and goal.
Brought down at the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run with Swift. And he will take this one across into the end zone. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Bears. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Santos for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bears will extend this third-quarter lead.
Bears 24, Bengals 6. Carlos Santos kicking off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This will be returned from the 6. And he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. He'll get this out to Swift. And he won't get away. Good open tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Back at the 20-yard line.
Throwing on second down. Williams. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Chicago. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for and of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay's going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears are going to extend their lead.
Santos kicking off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense gets set to take over once more. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. And I'm up and down, just shy of the 40. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. 4th quarter gets underway, and it's a run by Brown. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Gain of 14 yards.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First down.
Burrow. Open there. Downfield. Chase has it. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line.
42 yards.
Burrow finds Chase for a big one. 42 yards.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal. Here's a run. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
They'll go with him again. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line. Line of scrimmage back at the 7 for 3rd and goal. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds.
Intercepted by the Bears. They'll take over 1st and 10.
Another 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple.
The tackle made
2nd
at the
down.
12-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
Here's Williams now to throw. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up. Rush to his left. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it's going to lead to 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. On 1st and 10, Burrow. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
McPherson is good on the extra point, and the Bengals are able to cut into the deficit.
Bengals 13.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This returnable from the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground, here's the Texas Longhorn, Roshan Johnson. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
2nd and 6.
Here we go. One final play. win for the visiting Bears. And right away, you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. And as a result, they're going to come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Hi everyone, Scott Hansen with you, and this is the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Lots to get you caught up on. Why don't we start out in Foxborough? The Patriots at home to take on the Cleveland Browns. And this is Jerry Jeudy. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. Mark it down as a 65-yard touchdown catch. From there, Kansas City, here we come. Let's check in on the Chiefs at home to take on Washington. And it's Deebo Samuel. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Commanders have no problem in this one. They win it going away. Lastly, we head out to SoFi Stadium. It's the Chargers hosting the Minnesota Vikings. And this is not exactly a thing of beauty, but it'll do the job. This is going to end up a touchdown. The Chargers come away with the victory, this one in front of their home crowd. So that'll put a bow on this one. For all the hardworking men and women here in Orlando, Scott Hansen saying good night. We'll see you next week right here on EA Sports.